future I see what would make us happy. In my future I see all my people laughing. We ain't got no worries, but we got a family. Everything is good, yeah, that's the future I see.
Can't take destruction anymore, so I'd rather lay here lonely. You stand there tripping on some actions coming from me. Accusations surround all talking with your homie. You got this heart unlocked, don't worry.
Every time I look back on this crazy life of mine I had, I see a lot of pain and suffering. It's such a crazy past, watching family fighting over cash and bills like nobody gives a fuck how the children feel. It's shit that I have to deal with still, but I don't sit around and dwell. I don't let that old shit bother me or put me in a spell. This may be hell, but hell is what you make it, and life is yours, so take it and do something good with it. Everything could change quick. You could have a happy life with a wife and kids. You could own a big house with nice cars and shit. You can have your different riches and a decent living. Coming up isn't that distant at all. Hitting a bump isn't making you fall. If you use it as the fuel to your determination, I'm just saying keep it in your mind. I'm gonna fucking make it. I'm gonna fucking make it. Anything could happen to me today, and it wouldn't change it. Aim for something good and claim it. In my future I see what would make us happy. In my future I see all my people laughing. We ain't got no worries, but we got a family. Everything is good, yeah, that's the future I see.
Can't take destruction anymore, so I'd rather lay here lonely. You stand there tripping on some actions coming from me. Accusations surround all talking with your homie. You got this heart unlocked, don't worry.
Life starts to suck if you're stuck in a rut. Always just chilling and running amok, but now I'm just like, what? Nothing's gonna stop me, no more living sloppy. Was hopped up on poppy seeds, but now I got a lot to leave behind. And I find that my goals are on my mind all the time. Gotta move up in the game, I ain't the same. I ain't ashamed of what I became. I aim at staying ahead of the lanes. Gotta water up with all these buttercups that I see coming up. You can't be smart if you've never been dumb enough to summon up your demons. I'll leave here fucking screaming if I ever fall back down. I ain't ever laying down, no playing around. I'm staying my ground, no pain, no gain, no staying a pound. Locked up in cages, outrageous pages turned, and I still sustain this. Won't put in vainness, you can shove it up your anus. I'm never going back, never slowing to going back. So when I'm mowing them, I got an arrow and bow, and I'm aiming to go and I show them slack. I'm glad I didn't go without knowing that.
In my future I see what would make us happy. In my future I see all my people laughing. We ain't got no worries, but we got a family. Everything is good, yeah, that's the future I see.
Can't take destruction anymore, so I'd rather lay here lonely. You stand there tripping on some actions coming from me. Accusations surround all talking with your homie. You got this heart unlocked, don't worry.
I'm looking at everything that's happening now, and I'm like, wow. A broken heart the first time, a broken heart twice. How do you think I deal with it? Head down, no, I keep it up, even though it's like my heart was torn out. Of course I get pissed, and of course I throw fits, and I might even break shit sometimes, but I don't break myself. I keep in mind I prevail. I'll be alright and leave hell. I don't tell her shit to break her down, because I'll be well. I fell in love with her, damn well I love someone else, and I know that I'll be happy, no doubt, and that I'll be felt. Emotional and physical, poetry and lyrical shit, cause that's the way that it is when you're in love and it's right. There is no buts and no whys, there is no running from fights, there ain't no cussing or lies. Just fucking look in my eyes and tell me what's on your mind, and that's the way that it is. And then I'll hug and kiss you, baby, now let's make us some kids. In my future I see what would make us happy. In my future I see all my people laughing. We ain't got no worries, but we got a family. Everything is good, yeah, that's the future I see.
Can't take destruction anymore, so I'd rather lay here lonely. You stand there tripping on some actions coming from me. Accusations surround all talking with your homie. You got this heart unlocked, don't worry. Anymore, so I'd rather lay here lonely. You stand there tripping on some actions coming from me. Accusations surround all talking with your homie. You got this heart unlocked, don't worry.